Okay, what is ART, art, or GOOB, or dependency management? Hi, this is your barathkumarkarunanidhi, and we are in the day 86 of the 90-day content challenge. Welcome to my session, and thank you for taking your time to listen to this video session. And today, as we talked about, we're going to discuss on what is art, GOOB, or dependency management. So it is like, okay, the third term, dependency management, as I could be familiar one, but the other two are also part of product management terms. These are some new terms that caught my eye, and I thought I would discuss about that today. So ART, which is art, and GOOB is, we'll discuss that now. So when it comes to ART, it is nothing but, okay, before that, let me share my screen quickly. So this is again part of product management terms, which we kind of which we use in general. I mean, the references all we use it regularly, but the term is something new that you might it will be helpful for you to know if it is what it is about. So it is like art, GOOB, and dependency management. So when it comes to art, it is about agile release train. A stands for agile, R for release, and T for train. So it is agile release train. So let me take up this mode. Hope you're able to see my scroll. Let me take this. Yeah. Okay. So this helps. So this is about, this actually refers, agile release train actually refers to early and frequent releases. Of course, we have talked about this in the past video podcast many times, with that as a product manager, you're supposed to go ahead and release it very soon, very often, so that early frequencies will always help to shape the product and mold the product, wherein you can enhance the product based on the feedback that you get it from the customers and end users. So that is what we are talking about, and the term they have used, they have put it for that is ART, art, agile restraint. So you will have to I mean, when you release it, you get the feedback from the potential customers, and you get to fix that issues or anything that's to be done, or any enhancements to be done, or any changes in the product backlog. Those things can be done based on the inputs we receive, and we need to make sure that any feedbacks we receive, we work on it very fast and we release it again, because it should not have a bad impact on the product, because the release is not happening. So make a quick fix, quick solution for them, and release it at the earliest, so that there's a minimum impact on the customer experience. So that is where the agile release and frequent releases comes in. So any bugs that is there, you need to find that is found by the potential customers or internal testing. During the testing, yes, go ahead and do the fixes and do the any improvement that is supposed to be done, and release it in the next sprint or next release itself, so that the immediate release, so that will help in having a good customer experience as such. So that is about ART, which is agile release train. And next is, of course, this is going to be similar to what we talked about now. So ART, that's agile release train. GOOB stands for get out of the building. So it could be sounding funny, but that is what it stands for. And this is again a term that is used in product management, it is part of product management, which refers to rapid and easy testing of the product concept with potential customers. We talked about the MVP, wherein you start developing a product and you end up if you keep developing the product and not releasing to the customers, and now you don't have the feedback from the end users or the potential customers, then you may not end up you will end up developing a product that is not even being beneficial for the end users. So for that, this term came into picture, wherein you just develop the product, you just have a minimum viable product that we talked about earlier even. So you get the you have an idea, you ideate it, you have come in, you have got an idea, and once you have that idea, just go ahead and develop a product that is going to solve a minimum basic problem or core problem that is existing in the market, and release it. That's keep that out of the building, take it out of the building, and get it tested by other end users or the potential customers. That's what the topic and the term is all referring about. So you get to test the product's concept, and you will be able to validate it, whether the product idea is viable or not, and if at all any changes to be done. Of course, this is similar to what we talked about earlier, agile release train. So you get the feedback from the customers or end users based on the testing that they have done on the product idea, and even on the product launch which we done, like the minimum viable product which we gave them. So based on that, any quick inputs that we get in, so you can identify the problems and get it resolved based on the feedback you receive, and come up with a feasible solution, more viable solution that is apt for the end users, which solves their pain points and they will be happy with using the product. That's what we're supposed to make sure. So get out of the building, that's what the term is. It might sound, of course, when you shout at it, it will be in a different tone, but this is referring to the product moving out of the building and going into the market or end users to test the product concept, so that if it is viable or not, we'll be able to identify that. That's what they're referring to as GOOB, which is get out of the building. So hope you got interesting inputs on this too. And next is about dependency management. Of course, we have talked a lot on this dependency management as well. And here, in terms of dependencies, there will be like it is on the two way around. So if when it comes to teams, like the task that is helping, I mean, say for example, a product is being developed and two teams are working on it, and a team A's output is depending on team B, and team B's output is dependent on team A. So all these things are within the product development features that is the team dependencies are existing. That's what we talked about earlier. And here we also have another dependency part, which is like when a product is there in the market, and it's our responsibility as a product manager to ensure that various parts of the product are like components, at least you can say that way, or various modules of the product, it can be that way. So all these are working as intended. That's what we need to make sure. So all parts of the component, or all modules of the product, or all modules of the product are working as expected. So if at all, say for example, if one product fails, or if one part of the product or one part of the component fails somewhere, of course it is going to have a huge impact on the entire product line itself. So the entire system will go off. Say for example, if that is dependent, I mean, that many other many other features are dependent on that particular component or feature. When that fails, everything else will fail. The entire product is getting collapsed. So that kind of things has to be avoided. So that is why we need to have a proper dependency management in place, so that it will ensure that all the necessary modules or products or parts or part of the product are working as expected, and it's always available and up to date, so that the customers are not facing any issues when they are using the product. So this is actually mainly divided into two main categories, which is local dependencies or global dependencies. I could take up in the on a local level. When it says local dependencies, it's about having something to do within our zone, which is like our product development, or our team testing, or our something to do with our core team or product team, where they have lost something is a problem with our product assets. That's what I'm saying, local dependency. When it's global, it could be on other way around, where if you're hosting it on the cloud, something on the cloud side, they have a problem, that could be as a global, we can take it as a global dependency. Or else, if on the other perspective, we can also say if it's local dependencies, it is like in-house within the company, within the office premises, we can do it, and that is a local dependencies also. And if it's global, and if there is a dependencies like on-site and offshore, all the team is working across the globe, and the dependencies exist in various parts of the globe, that is again, we can take that as a global dependency as well. So, but in that case, so to handle this properly, we need to have proper dependency management in place as a part of product management as well. So when you're doing as a product manager, when we are responsible for the particular product, and the product team is working on various in various locations, and the dependencies are existing in various locations, then we need to take care of that very carefully, so that you don't miss on that. And anything that happens, if anything, one thing goes for a toss, then it should not be affecting other aspects. So we need to make sure that everything is working fine and everything is intact, and it is always available and up to date for the customers to use it properly. Right. So that is about the dependency management which I wanted to discuss here today. So these are the three different things which I wanted, which is agilereleasetrain. Next is about get out of the building, and then the dependency management, which are the few terms which we wanted to discuss on product management. Of course, other terms are there which we talked about: agile, product development, like iterative development. All those things are there, but these are new terms I thought which I could. I haven't pitched on all these three. Of course, though the topic concepts are discussed, but the terms are new. So that's why I thought I could take up this three things today. So hope you found this information helpful and interesting, and we have come to the end of the video, and hope you learned something new today and enjoy the session. So add in your feedbacks and comments in the comment section below, and give me any inputs that if you want me to add upon. And any other any terms which you have in place, yes, obviously you can also add that in the comment section. And to end with, I will request you to join my Facebook page, which is Barathkumarkarunanidhi, and like and follow my page so that you can get updates on product management related information using that page, because that will be my main source of communication once this 90-day content challenge is over. So see you again in the next episode. Let me quickly. Okay, yeah. So that's it. See you again in the next episode, or of course that will be the last. I mean, I would take up in the last day of this 90-day challenge. The next video will be on the 90th day. So I'm just swapping the podcast and the video in that last 2 days alone. So we'll be completing it by this Friday, I guess, mostly. Yes, so that will be my 90th day content. And thank you again. Thank you for your time, and see you again in the next content. Until then, this is Barathkumarkarunanidhi signing off. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.